Now we're live. Okay. Hey, folks.
All right.
This is Colin from Kincaid Outdoors. Jason, Pest Outdoors.
This is Jason from Pest Outdoors.
Outdoor Adventures. So, hey.
Hi.
How you guys doing? What was you mean by 9 when you posted that in the chat there, Jason? What was that with 9?
In Trapper Jay's latest video, you actually have to watch the entire video, and you'll see it pop up, and then you respond with that. That's what that was.
Okay, I haven't watched Trapper Jay's. I couldn't get on that yesterday at all.
Yeah, it popped up yesterday.
I can message people, but that's about as far as they go. Hey, Grace.
Oh, God.
Got some stuff, so cool.
We'll wait for several people to get in.
Obviously. And don't forget, after the this live's over, I'm going to show you something.
Alrighty.
Yeah, Mandy, I was going to show something to Jason after this is all. Hey, Tiny, how you doing? Thank you for coming.
Hi, Tiny. Hi, Grace.
Sorry for the delayed coffee break, folks. My internet was down yesterday, and basically, as I was telling Jason, we had to sell our soul in order to get it back on. So we were a little, short on everything this week. So it's going to be interesting. Hey, Brecken, how you doing, brother? If you guys hear, I'm not sure if you guys can hear my air conditioner going off in the background or not. But
No.
No.
Really? I think it's loud, but it's not as loud as my ringing in my ears, obviously. The one thing we found out since we've lived here, we cannot run the air conditioner and the washer at the same time.
They're on the same breaker. That's not good.
Nope. So I was considering upgrading the breaker, but I don't think they.
No. Leave the breaker alone. It's doing its job. You're just drawing too many
all
amps.
you do is swap it out. It's just a pop and just go up the next one.
No, because you overheat the wires.
Well, this is a very old house, so that's probably why too. So.
Yeah.
Now, let's see here. I've been going over some of the things I've been trying to figure out for my backpacking trip next month, as well as the get-together as well next month. So I need to figure out who's bringing what and so forth, because apparently I have to get rid of my wood pile, according to my landlady. So my entire ash wood pile is going bye-bye, with the exception of my 1 8-foot log, which I'm not getting rid of.
Yeah, that'll make for a nice weekend.
Oh, I hope so. So I'm going to try to save people money and bring a whole bunch of firewood for this thing. So we have several cords. I'm going to be bringing, but still they need split. They've been cut down to size. They just need split. So that should be interesting at the very least. Grace discussed about me bringing cast iron for people they don't have to bring their own. I can bring as many as I can, but I just need to know how much.
Yeah.
I mean, I can bring a teeny little thing like this, or something bigger, depending on the need. What do you think, Mandy? By the way, awesome picture.
Oh,
I like your picture.
thank you.
I think it's pretty cool. Looks like the moonrise.
It is. It was about midnight when I took it.
No.
I didn't sleep.
So who's barking? Is that
No, it's
that's
not
Scooter.
Scooter? Okay.
That's Scooter. Little dog, big bark.
Okay. How is everyone this evening? Hope everybody is well.
Yes.
It was up until a few minutes ago, it was 90 degrees.
I'm at 53.
53 degrees? Yeah.
I like 53 degrees.
It's Celsius. Fahrenheit.
What is 53 degrees Fahrenheit? Or Celsius, I mean.
53 degrees.
Celsius.
Celsius would be, what was it?
Hey, Cecilia.
62. I can do it forward, but I can't do it backwards. 64.
Catch that?
Huh?
That's great pulling in, but it's
Oh, but you're leaving.
Oh, we would be dead if it was.
Yeah, that'd be
11
minus.
points Celsius.
No, if it was 53 degrees Celsius where she was at, it'd be 127
yeah.
degrees.
Yeah.
She would not be living right now.
No.
Now,
Go lay down.
degrees.
53 Fahrenheit is 11.66 Celsius.
No.
Yep.
And I've just been put on a weather warning as well, so I don't know how
Will it get
well my
colder?
internet's going to go. Huh?
As in thunderstorm, windstorm,
Thunderstorm.
or snow.
Okay, we
get
got
snow
7
where I
people in
am.
here now. Jason, what do you think? Is it a good time?
Yeah, let's go for it. We got 7 watching.
All right. Well, it went down to 6. What the heck? We lost somebody.
Oh no.
I don't know what happened. We lost somebody. We had a high of 68. Okay, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's why Cliff's not on tonight. He's really, really sore. He was working in the garden. It was like 90 degrees. I got this from this package here. I'm trying to cover up the thing. This package here from that guy right there. Thank you. I haven't looked it up. I don't even know what's in it. So
Yeah, that's my contribution for the up and coming get together.
okay. This is gonna be good.
You can still
Oh, I must have forgot it. Aha. I forgot a corner.
Oh yeah, I taped it up good.
Got it.
Go to the big screen.
What?
I'm sure. Could you stop it and just be?
Well, I was in the middle of something.
Jason said.
Colin, go to your big screen.
Get together.
Give me a sec.
Yeah.
Give me a sec.
Yeah, Colin's interrupting Jenny's TV program.
Pest Hunter's dry rub. Yes, she likes dry rub. I don't know how to use it, so she's the person who's going to be doing it. I will put it
You
up
can
on.
use it for almost anything.
Okay, this is what he sent. Pest Hunter brand dry rub, folks. I love the container. That is awesome. And it's in its seal smooth saver bag
Oh yeah,
too. I like that.
I didn't want it popping open.
I'm not going to open it up yet, folks. It's going to be opened up the day of, and here's what it contains. I like the etc.
Yeah.
So
No,
that's cool.
it's only 5 ingredients. I mean, you can open it now and taste it if you want.
I'm going to wait because I want to make sure I don't want it to go to waste. So as long as it's in here, it's okay. I'm thinking maybe
Now,
pork
I
chop,
also
maybe
sealed the
chicken.
cap on that too, by the way.
Huh?
I sealed the cap on that. When you open it up, I put a piece of plastic film in there to seal it as well.
Okay, cool. I was wondering about that. Now, I love the fact you can reuse it when we're done too. So that's
What's that, honey?
reduce, reuse, recycle, folks.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, the dog food.
Cecilia says hi. Jenny is like self-absorbed into her game right now.
Just leave her, Colin.
Mandy says
Colin.
hi.
Leave her.
I've been asking her questions for the last 5 minutes, especially when she's playing her game. Thank you, brother. I really appreciate it. I'm sure the rest of us who are at the get together will be loving it as well. So this is not just for me, it's for everybody.
Fish, beef,
I will
pork.
pass this around too for anybody else who's cooking as well, so that way everybody can experience it. That way we're not just gonna, as the words Bogart it, as the saying goes. I'm not gonna do that. It's for everybody.
Yeah. Well, yeah, if you do open it now, you might end up using it all.
Correct. Just like when we got some from Cliff, we went through that like that. We actually got some from Tyler. When Tyler Bushcraft made some, we went through his and like in no time at all. We went. It was in and gone.
Oh yeah.
Ian's not with us at the moment, Cecilia, but I'm sure he'll say hi. Eventually when he, all that stuff. So, oh man, this has been a week for us. So please forgive me for not being on yesterday. I was really wanting to do my coffee break, but it didn't pan out. We went to go try to get it turned back on, but the business offices was closed by the time we got home. So you know how that goes. Thank you again, brother. This is going to be awesome.
You're welcome.
I'm going to be bringing my medieval setup, and we actually have a medieval kitchen box, which I'm going to set up all of our spices and everything in, which everybody has free access to.
Oh, yeah, so I need that.
If you need something, they can ask, and we'll hand it out, that kind of thing. Grace, if you're here still, what kind of cast iron would you think you'd be needing? So I've got at least 3 good-sized pans. Cast iron pans, skillets. I've got quite a few smaller ones. 2
Hi, Mike.
pots and 1 Dutch oven.
Hi, Mike. How are you?
Yes, actually, Cecilia, we actually planted our first tomato plant the other day before yesterday, and that's the one we got in the little thing from Dollar Tree, Family Dollar, for $5, and I followed the directions on the container, and it's sitting in a not bright sunlight in the off light area for like 4 weeks before it's supposed to sprout or something. Then we can transplant it into the bigger pot, which we have out on our front sun porch. So we're planting. Jenny's already got some of the planting beds already set up, ready to go. Oh, that's cool, Mike. And you didn't share. Okay,
all right.
well.
Have fun, Brecken.
Hi, Brecken.
I'll take as much as I can, Cecilia. I don't know if I'm going to take every single pan I have, because that's a lot of cast iron to carry.
That's a lot of trips for you.
Huh?
That'd be a lot of trips back and forth to the campsite for you. Both times.
Well, I mean, if I have like 3 big pans, I can lend out 2 of them, as long as I keep 1.
Yeah.
We keep our Dutch oven. We have 2 cast iron pots we can hand out. We have our cast iron pizza pan, which we use as a griddle, which works. It does double duty, so that's always good. Do we really have a griddle? No. So we'll make do. We do have an electric griddle, which we can plug in and use under the shelter while we have it. So it would be great for breakfast Saturday morning. We can just make pancakes and eggs and bacon and breakfast burritos and all that fun stuff. So, yay. And sausage, and what else can we make on there? Lots of food. Hash browns. Yeah, hash browns.
Get it out.
Anything you can put in a breakfast burrito, we probably throw in there. Except the kitchen sink.
Yeah, heat up the tortillas somehow.
Oh, yeah. This week, we actually found a good-sized electric griddle. It was like a 2 feet by 1 foot griddle. We haven't had a chance to test it yet. If we test it and it works, we're good. We're golden, because a lot of the stuff we found still works. So we actually picked up a one of those kitchen water coolers that can heat your water as well as keep it cold. It works on the big 5-gallon water bottles, which is really cool. It just needs a new filter.
Yeah. We already talked about the season. He's going to open it.
I
when
don't
he gets
think
there.
Mike made enough chicken teriyaki for the rest of us.
Yeah, so everybody has a chance to taste it.
Jason,
All right, I'm back. Yes.
I don't think Mike made enough chicken teriyaki for the rest of us.
Oh. Yeah. Well, I found out how to make it pretty darn quick and easy. I mean, when I figured out how to make it, I was like, oh, I've been trying to avoid this for years when making it. It's so easy to home make that stuff.
Do you use tinfoil?
No, I just remember a long time ago you got those little square countertop fryers
I'm cold, man. I'm cold.
with the lid. Yeah.
Maybe.
The ones that you plug into
It's been a while.
and you plug into.
Cold.
Yeah. The little was it 14-inch little square ones, 12-inch square ones? That's what I usually use to make my chicken teriyaki, and I make my own homemade sauce.
Yeah, that's true, Cecilia. And your coworkers are lucky, Mike. Mandy. Give Booster a hug
Mandy.
for us, please. Thank you.
He's just woken up.
You think you all waking up.
Quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah, yesterday was a very sad and frustrating moment for me. I had my coffee made, get ready to hit the enter button, and I look up and my internet's flashing red.
Yeah.
It was
I
dead.
will be right back.
Okay. Wow. You see the rock on his hand? He had like 9 stones on his finger, on his ring finger.
I got iBoogie on mine. Come on. Let's just trash the joint.
Now, I'm not sure. Grace, did you ever say how much, what kind of pans you would think you need? Like I said, I can lend you a big frying pan and a pot if you need it. I only have the one griddle, unless except of the big plug-in griddle, which we could plug in under the shelter. But that's about it. But we do have electricity at each site, so that's going to help too, in case we need to. We can
Yeah.
just run a power cord across.
I know.
What's your favorite breakfast food, Mandy? Besides coffee. Coffee's a given.
I'd go yogurt.
Yogurt? Can't really
Yeah.
cook yogurt.
No, but oh, stop it!
Okay, I'm back.
Give me some space. I don't normally have cooked breakfasts. Breakfast. You know what I mean?
You don't break your fast that often.
No, so I mainly just have like cereal or yogurt for breakfast.
Okay. I'm going to answer Grace. Grace, if you don't know what you want to get, we can always wait till you get here and go shopping. If that would save you having to carry anything with you. Because we do have a Fairway, we have a Hy-Vee, we have a Walmart. We have several places you can go shopping.
Well, that's a good thing.
Decide on the day.
What was that?
By the way, Colin.
Yeah.
You are the first to actually get my my rub outside the family.
I
Yeah.
feel special.
Yeah.
That's why I'm sharing it. I'm not going to hoard it.
Yeah.
And
Like I said,
that's why I like the etc. on your label.
oh, you don't like that, huh?
Maybe etc. could be a part of the name. Because you're not going to let anybody know because it's a secret family recipe. Kind of reminds me of cow commercials.
Yeah. Well, with the FDA rules, you have to list all your ingredients. We ran out of room, so that one is not in there.
you can list the ingredients verbally, but not
Yeah. The portions. Actually, the
exactly.
portions are cool. I get close to the portions, but there's one ingredient in there I actually have to be very, very crucial of, or else it'll make it very bitter.
Okay.
That paprika.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that ingredient I
I'll
have
make
to
sure
put in
everybody
there a
has
little at a
access to
time.
the stuff in the thing.
Sorry. What was that, Jason?
The one ingredient I have to put in, I put in there. I have to put in there a little bit at a time because if I put too much, it makes it bitter. So I have to
Yeah.
carefully put it in and taste test it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I understand what you're talking about, Grace. I mean, like I said, if you don't want to carry it with you in your car, just wait till you get here. I will show you where all the places to shop are. We could actually probably all make a big family shop together if you wanted to. That way, we'll all have the stuff we need. Because coffee's going to be a given, tea, cocoa, s'mores, popcorn, snacks of any shape or size. Snacks of unusual size, that's a whole different ballgame. Or a different movie, I'm not sure which.
Yeah.
Sort of like rodents of unusual size. So we're going to find what we need. If you need charcoal, we can get that. If we need firewood, I will have that, so we don't have to buy any. And I really hope that we all use enough of the firewood to keep it going all night, because we have a lot of firewood.
And you don't have to take it home.
I'm not allowed to leave it home. We're supposed to get rid of it. What I don't
Yeah,
use for this, I will try to take up with me to Yellow River.
Ah.
But I've got to figure out how to pay for a trailer hitch to be put on to our minivan to pull our trailer. That way we have enough room for everything that I need to take up there.
Yeah.
That's the only way I'm going to have room for everything.
Yeah, you can look online. They usually have a bolt-on kit that you can do with most vehicles.
I'm going to have it professionally put on. That way it's warranted. And if it screws up, it's their fault, not mine.
Yep.
Because they have to do the wiring too.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd rather not have to worry about it.
This
You
is
know what I mean?
true.
Oh, no, we don't have to eat that much, Grace. I mean, we can also get things like fruit, snacks. We can get like carrots and cheeses and stuff like that. I'll have plenty of venison sticks for the people just to munch on. Just because we have a lot of food, that's going to be more like a big conjoined family meal at the end of the day. That way we can, sit back, we all eat what we can bring, have maybe some fish. Who knows? We might find something. We can cook for that. We're just going to play it by ear. I grew up in a family that if you come to my table, you will be fed. It's just one of those things.
You hear the dog barking?
Anybody there?
Yeah, Bush can hear him too.
Like dueling little circles with you two.
No. Like I said, I'm visually back now.
Okay, good. Now, when I was doing fair for over 20 years, one of the things we did is that we always had a big meal while at the fair in our encampment. And if someone showed up and said they were hungry, they got fed.
Yep.
They never went away hungry. So it did get a little tight when everybody kept on coming over for coffee in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
That was a little tough, but that's why we started going to singles and instant coffee because that way I could afford those. And bacon, you had to buy it by the 5 pounds and stuff like that. But now that I have a Sam's Club membership, we can buy bulk bacon.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got a little store here that we buy a lot of the stuff in bulk.
Yeah.
Like our bacon, our 5 pounds of bacon.
We have Sam's Club, so if there are no trash cans at the shelter, we know. We'll make sure we pick up trash bags, and we'll make sure we'll take our trash and dispose of it responsibly. And recycling will be recycled too, not just all thrown together. Yes, it has, Mike. It has got the bacon that I'm thinking about picking up is pre-cooked, and it comes in like a package this big. It has like 24 slices in it. All you have to do is heat it up either in the frying pan or the microwave. But frying pan works too. So that way you don't have to wait forever.
Yeah. No turkey bacon.
No. Bacon is bacon. There's no such thing as turkey bacon.
Thank you.
There's a bacon shortage. I'm sorry. This is Iowa, one of the top pork producers in the United States. I don't think so.
We got a lot of them running around. You just have to harvest them.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So that means that's an invitation, isn't it, Jason? We come down to you. We do a hog hunt. We get bacon.
Yeah, I just have to get a couple of permissions first.
Let's see. We'll need more than just you and me. That's for sure.
Yeah, I'm trying to work on a couple of them right now.
Yeah, I will be bringing some venison summer sausage. I'll be bringing some venison meat sticks as well. I'm out of ground venison, so sue me. I can't help you. I'm out.
Yeah, especially this time of year when you can't get them.
I mean, I saw 2 really huge turkeys yesterday on the way home.
Oh.
I mean, this thing had to be like that big around. It's like freaking huge. And I was like, if I was only within bow shot.
Oh, that's right. It is turkey, spring turkey season.
Is it?
Yes, it
Hi,
is.
Conte, how are you?
I think for another 2 weeks, I believe.
You know, I think the spring season's over. Let me check
It
here.
might be here at the end of the week here. Today's 11. Yeah,
No, spring
I
turkey.
think 4 days.
Yes, it's through May 15th. Yeah, it's going on right now.
Yeah, I think there's 4 days left.
Yeah, that's why I was like, jonesing about turkey. Because it's turkey season. It's bow season for turkey.
Yeah,
which is
so for me here, I have to go like 3 or 4 hours. Because I have to, the closest one I have is going to be the real grand turkey. And that's, over by Austin area where I have to go. I'm not driving that far for a turkey.
I'm not sure if Rob, do you remember? Have you ever been over by the Windsor Heights Walmart and saw those 2 turkeys that used to hang around the road there? Yeah, there was 2 turkeys that used to hang out along the sidewalk and in the middle of the road over by Windsor Heights. And literally, they would be a traffic hazard. They would stand in the middle of the road and nobody could do anything. They even attacked my minivan once.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh, all the turkeys here are vicious. The wild turkeys.
Yeah,
This time of year. Yeah.
I mean, they didn't have tags on, that they've been tagged by the DNR or anything like that. Usually, they have bands on their legs or something. But I think they got relocated because they were literally stopping traffic and causing traffic accidents.
Yeah, if they're relocated, they're usually banded. If they're native to that area, they usually don't have bands on them.
Yeah, I think these were actually wild ones that just found a spot and they kept there. So I think they relocated them about a month ago. But it was really bad there for a while. No, if we ever get we can coordinate a time where we can come down to where you are at, do a big hog hunt.
Oh yeah.
Could you imagine the pork chops, the ribs, the bacon, and amongst other things?
Yeah, the ideal size is between 40 and 80 pounds. When you get into a little bit bigger, from what I was told, not very good.
What's the ideal method of taking said hogs?
anything goes as long as it's humane.
Yeah. Has to be humane.
So the
There
thing
has
we
been
discussed earlier would work perfectly.
yes, but you'll have to have a you'll have to have at least 4
3
aught
ends?
and up to slugs.
I can do that.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, like I
Yeah.
said, it kills my shoulder, and I don't like
Yeah.
using it because of it. I'll rather use my bow if I can help it. I've got a 74-pound longbow that should be fine.
Oh yeah. Yeah, like I said, I've heard of reports of some of the farmers using tannerite.
Oh my, tannerite, really?
Yes.
No,
Yes.
yeah.
Or a pig.
Not
they're
on
considered
a
a
pig,
menace.
on this whole sounder. They'll get the whole, they'll get like 40 pounds, 50 pounds of it, and they'll put it on a post, and they'll put a whole bunch of sour corn around it. And they'll draw in, and they'll try and get that whole sounder as close as possible to it.
That's a waste of
And then
meat.
It is a waste of
it
meat.
tenderizes them. Well, no, the problem here is so bad. It is ridiculous.
Yeah, they're
yeah,
having a major hog problem where they're at, and they're actually
they're
approaching
saying,
on Iowa now. I heard
Yeah.
in southeast Iowa.
it's so bad. They're estimating 7+ million wild feral hogs.
We have not so much where I live. Like we have
Mhm.
like a little issue with pigs, and I do mean little. I'm not taking the piss, but over east, I know they have major issues with pigs, but the meat doesn't go to waste. People get professional hunters in,
Yes.
and they'll spend like a whole week on the property just wiping them out, but the meat doesn't go to waste.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
donated to
Yeah.
charities who could actually
Yes.
use the. That's
Charities, family,
I'm a full believer in that.
dog
Nothing
food, the
goes to
whole
waste.
lot.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, even the hide can be used
Mm-hmm.
if it's in decent shape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't know. I know like people have issues and they find certain ways that work for them. Yes, good for them.
Yeah.
But to blow them up and to waste.
No, it's actually used. It's actually used.
That I don't agree with.
Now, I'm not going to go any further than that. Tannerite's about as far as I'm going to push it on that particular subject.
Not me. I probably won't even do it. But no.
No, that is a topic that I actually might consider doing the hunting part.
Yeah.
Consider doing in the future. It would require me making a big trip down to Texas. Long as I'm letting we make everything copacetic with our spouses and everything coming down that way.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is something we could probably plan for about a year from now. You'll probably want to be down here when it's a little bit cooler.
I'm coming. If it's a year from now, I'm coming.
Well, you're going to be down in Texas anyway.
I'm coming.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, Jason.
No. Yeah, like I said, we were hitting mid-90s here. So, yeah.
I'm kind of one of the blokes more than I am a female, so I'll fit in really good.
Yeah, but our heat index is probably over 100.
Yeah, most likely. I think if we do a hunt like that for hogs, I don't know about the little ones. What do they do with the little ones?
Oh, they're good for spits.
And an apple.
Huh?
A spit and an apple.
They're so sweet, juicy, and so good.
Oh, okay. Everything goes. Okay.
Yeah.
I was trying
baby.
to hear you, and I couldn't. Okay. So, having some also charities for the meat to be donated to in advance would also be a good idea.
Oh yeah, there's
And
plenty of
a
people around
butcher on hand of several butchers if necessary for the same reason. But the thing is, the meats would be donated.
Hold on a moment.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I heard, Rob.
They have the same issue over east with their hogs.
Yeah, they are working their way up north through Missouri into southern Iowa, just a little bit. I've only heard about bits and pieces of it. I don't know much about it, to be honest.
All right, what did I miss? I was
Not much.
interrupted.
Since 2003, this one's as of that's been a while.
Oh yeah.
There's been a lot of feral hogs in Iowa.
Just think, if it was back then, you can double or triple the amount that they are to this day.
Oh, keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's some places they're saying, "Oh no, there's no feral hogs in Iowa."
That's right.
Yeah,
People just have their head buried in the sand. They don't want to admit that there's an issue heading their way.
yeah. A decade ago, a chief veterinarian of the National Pork Board said a decade ago, Iowa declared Iowa does not have feral swine. That has been proven out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, they have a lot. If it's that was this year that they stated something like that. So yeah,
Today it's an estimated up to 24 million feral pigs in Australia.
oh wow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We're not going to Australia to a feral pig hunt.
Oh no, I wouldn't.
Sorry, Mandy. We kidnap you and take you with us coming back if we did, but that's beside the point.
Yeah, I do understand about feral hogs and the damage they do, and we do have a problem with it as well. But
yeah, I know that there's a difference between feral and wild born.
Yeah.
we don't have the hogs like I just call them feral pigs, but we don't have the ones like you do over in America.
Okay, here's a picture of one that they've got in Iowa here. That is not a domesticated pig gone wild.
No, that one's a wild.
That is 100% feral. So you're not going to say that's someone's pig who broke out of their pen. Yeah, like that. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have those ones here too.
That's actually a small one compared to the ones that I've heard about.
Yeah, ours don't get to the size that yours do.
It's a javelina. Okay. Well, javelinas travel too.
Oh yeah.
But
I don't know if there's any javelina in Texas. There are some, aren't they?
No, West Texas.
Okay. It's kind of hard to tell since Texas is so big,
Well, yeah, it's over on the desert side, like near New Mexico.
Over near Cliff.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. And one thing about the feral pigs, they will eat anything.
Oh, yes.
They do not discriminate on what they eat.
Yes, there's been several reports here in the past couple of years of the feral hogs attacking people.
Cattle,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
dogs, cats.
I know there's one shooter in Australia that will actually go, like he shoots everything, feral goats, pigs, the whole lot. But when he's looking for feral dogs, he'll shoot a couple of goats and leave them in a certain spot, and then he'll go sit up like on the ridge line. And he's even noticed the pigs coming in to eat the goats.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I know that, Rob. But that's just something for a future trip we can consider. I'm sure there'll be a multiple trip, not just for that. There'll be a lot of fishing going on too. But Hopefully, some kind of feast of some kind. If you're going to hunt those things, we're going to eat those things as long as we can.
Oh yeah.
I want a BLT. I want a BLT. There's nothing like a fresh bacon BLT.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Don't think we would go without you there, Rob. You'd go too.
Oh yeah.
And I guess we
Yeah,
use what we got, right?
Yeah. Whatever it is you guys do, don't sign up for any of those. We call it the hunting excursions for the hogs. They will charge you a lot, even though you say you want a free trip.
Did I say anything about that? I said a get together where we're going to do it ourselves.
I was giving you guys a warning if it pops up.
Okay. Now,
yeah,
something like that. I mean, we'd make sure we have places to stay nearby your house and stuff, not with you, but nearby. And then we'd meet together, and like my family used to do during the open day of pheasant season.
Yeah. All right. Just give you guys a heads up. All the hotels and stuff around here are always full every weekend here.
I didn't say anything about a hotel, but I did say a place to stay. I mean, there's a campground. Yeah. I will find a place to stay.
Well, even the campgrounds here, you do have to get far enough advance. There are fishing tournaments here every weekend, and it's just not one tournament. They run several tournaments at a time on the lake.
Do you have a spot on your property that we could use for a campsite?
Unfortunately, I do not.
Oh,
all right, hold on. I'm walking past.
Good.
I've never thought about going pronghorn hunting.
Mm-hmm. I'll beep when I come back in.
Deer hunting is best I've done. Turkey hunting I've done. Rabbit hunting, squirrel. Never tried. Hog hunting is on the list, so that's different.
Yeah, one day here in the next 10 years, I would love to go get an elk and a moose.
The thing is, I don't know if I need that much meat, because I mean my family can only eat so much, and our house at our current location does not have the power supply with the wiring to support a deep freeze.
Yeah.
That's on our list of when we finally buy property and build.
What is it, pronghorn? Grace, antelope is a type of pronghorn. The horns don't fall off.
And you'll be right beside us when we go hunting.
That's for sure. What else? That's here in the U.S.
Colan?
You'll be right beside us when we go hunting.
If it's next year, I will be here. Try and stop me. I'm coming.
We'd rent a bus if we had to.
I would walk if I have to.
No, we need a bus in order to carry everything once we're done.
It's like, yep, this is when it's going to be. I'm going to start walking now. You just wait for me. I'll be there.
We'll make sure you're properly licensed first.
Yeah,
I'll have my license pretty soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, about
you gotta
when I
take your
first moved,
safety card and all that fun stuff.
What was that, Jason?
I was just telling Rob, I think it is, that when I was living in Arizona, believe it or not, up in Pest, Arizona area, I saw the antelope all the time. They're a very beautiful animal. They smell, but very beautiful animal.
Now, there is one thing I would love to hunt that I haven't had a chance to yet. And it's going to sound stupid to most folks. I want to hunt jackrabbit with my bow.
Okay.
I know
it
sounds hard. Because they're challenging as all get out.
Yeah. But remember, you can only take the ones that have the antlers.
No jackalopes.
Okay.
You can hear, that's as fast as me, can't touch me. And they're gone. Okay, no, none of those.
When I was in high school, I used to take the city kids out hunting for jackalope. Yeah. Oh my goodness!
I don't think
my brother and I had a field day with them.
Andy, have you ever heard of a jackalope?
No.
Give me a
Oh.
moment and I'll show you a
Hold up.
picture of a jackalope.
Hello.
They don't exist.
No, they don't.
They look feral looking, but they don't exist.
Give me a second here.
On the way when I was moving here, I almost bought one.
There you go.
The center one with the blue sky behind it. Pull that one up.
Okay, give me a moment. This one?
Yeah, there you go. There you go, Mandy.
Yeah,
This
they're
is the
not.
same picture, technically.
Yeah, I almost bought a one just like that one when I was on the way over here. I just wasn't really willing to spend $350 just to have it sit on the shelf and look cool. But
You know, like this one?
no, a full size, full body. Yeah, there's a big one.
Photoshop.
No, that one's actually a price statue.
No. Cornfed said they have to exist. How do they get pictures of them if not? Full Photoshop.
No, it's all
That one's actually kind
taxidermy.
of cool right there.
Hmm. It's all in the taxidermy.
No, that's just, you know, a silly thing, but that's cool, though.
The mythical creature.
Not mystical, mythical.
Mythical.
Sort of like the unicorn.
Yeah.
Yeah, they missed the boat.
And if you're not careful, they'll sneak up on you. They're very unique about that.
Yeah, sneaking up on you.
Yep, they sneak up on you. They like to goose you when you're not looking. Unicorns are real too. That's good to know,
Yeah, they
Rob.
have one.
They're real in my dreams.
I do not hunt unicorns, though. And while I've had goat, I'd rather not hunt goat.
I'm not a fan of it, but if I'm hungry enough, I'll eat it.
Oh, don't get me wrong. It's good. Don't get me wrong. I had it when for my I was best man at my friend's wedding, and they had goat. They fart rainbows. Oh my God! Jenny has a T-shirt you need to see. I don't know if she has it anywhere near or right now, or it could be in the wash right now. Your unicorn.
Oh, I eat
Glitter.
glitter for breakfast.
Yeah, it's he said I eat glitter for breakfast or something like that, and you know, it's a whole thing. But we could discuss real or mythical creatures anytime, I guess.
Like the Whim Wham whistling shark?
Land shark.
No, the Whim Wham whistling shark.
Hold on, I'm having trouble hearing you, so
Oh.
I need to. Can you put your screen up where I can see you?
Yeah. There's a moment here.
Sometimes I have to read your lips, Jason, in order to understand
Oh.
what you're saying because it's really loud over here.
I was saying the Whim Wham whistling shark.
I'm not familiar
Wim
with that.
wham.
Whistling shark.
Whistling
it is an
shark.
old it is an old Looney Tunes cartoon.
Okay. Not familiar with that. I heard of street sharks. That's a whole different ballgame.
No, nothing like that.
It's a whole different cartoon.
Yeah.
Now, I've always wanted to know what if street sharks ever would have crossed over with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I think that would have been a cool crossover.
No.
No, what do you mean no?
No. I don't reckon.
No, that cartoon was basically jumping the shark.
Say what?
That cartoon was Jumping the Shark.
Jumping the Shark. Oh, yes. Okay. Name the TV show where that actually started from.
Happy Days.
Happy Days.
Happy Days.
Where he literally jumped a shark.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if Mandy knew that or not.
No.
Well, it was to get the ratings back
Henry
up.
Winkler really did it. He literally jumped a shark on the show, and it started a whole phrase of jumping a shark.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, Rob's hanging out with us pretty good today, so that's cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty stupid.
What is?
I've read a news article. It was back in 2018.
Mm-hmm.
More than 300 feral pig hunters have converged on central Queensland for what's claimed to be the Australia's largest hunting competition. So 300 people, and they only got 500 feral pigs.
Wow.
That's piss poor. Seriously.
Yeah, they won.
300 feral pig hunters, and they could only manage to get 500 feral pigs.
I wonder if they were limited within the hectares they were able to go into.
Just from local properties.
Yeah, the ones that would allow them on there.
Nah, that's just wrong.
Well, how many days was that competition?
300.
300 days?
Doesn't say.
Sorry, I'm reading about jumping.
Over 3 days. Held over 3 days.
Hey, South, how you doing?
Hey, Sal.
So they had 3 days to, make a dent. They didn't.
Well, see, just because you're hog hunting doesn't mean their hogs are going to be where you are at.
Yeah, they're constantly moving.
Yeah, so the hunters.
They travel more than this confined area that you're in, unfortunately. That's why some of the people take helicopters and things that are drones nowadays to spy out where the hogs are at.
Oh no, they were in Mackay, which is in North Queensland, and they have a massive hog problem. Hi, South.
So if we were going to do that, I think a drone, scout would not be a bad idea.
If it's legal.
If it's legal, I mean, all you're doing is scouting out where they're at. You're still going to have to travel and get there. That's all you're doing is find out where they're at.
Yeah, some states do not even allow that.
Well, that's a good idea. Let's find out.
Good effort, guys, but could have been better.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, in Arizona, I know you're not allowed to use one for hunting at all.
Okay. In Texas, you can scout anything with a drone. You just can't arm the drone.
No, that would be the FAA problem.
Correct. So, scouting with a drone, which would be the only thing you'd do, is perfectly legal.
There's
you can't
nothing
cross property lines, obviously. Property boundaries are standard, but whatever you have, go as far as you can legally and then stop. That's all you can do.
Yeah.
And I've seen people actually use traps that work for that too. I mean, there's different methods of doing it. Trapping is the biggest. The actual hog hunt itself is a whole different ball game, but there's a show I used to watch on TV all about it. But they'd go from ranch to ranch to ranch and trap hogs and kill, and all that other stuff. And the biggest one they got in one batch was like 43 in one go. So that's a lot.
Yeah.
Well, last year, 2021, doesn't say how many people entered, but they got almost 900 feral pigs.
Oh, that's pretty good. For 3 days? Yeah.
Yep, 3 days. It's the king and queen of CQ Big Boar competition at Jambin, Central Queensland, over 3 days. So they done better. Educate pigs in the shire.
Man, someone said, you want to fight the feral pig problem in Texas? Start with a $8,000. Wait, give me a second. $8,000, a helicopter, and a machine gun.
Yeah.
That'll work.
So yeah, that's a little
And
bit
that's
much for me.
for, I think that's 2 half-hour flights, I believe, or 2 1-hour flights.
Yeah, but you got to also have a ground crew following you too. You pick up after what you did. You just can't
Yes.
kill them and leave.
Yeah, you can't leave them there. No. The
that
farmers do
is
want them to.
biohazard waiting to happen.
Oh, yes.
But like I said, something like that, we would do a select hunt. Everything that we don't keep is donated.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if we could find a leather worker who could tan the hides, even better.
Yeah, I'm not one of them.
Neither am I. But can I make stuff out of that kind of thing? You better believe I can.
Blood.
Okay, so the big hunts, humans are not allowed to take the pig carcasses for themselves, but every single pig carcass is donated to the crocodile farm to feed the crocodiles.
Ah,
Okay. Well, we don't have
So then-
crocodiles in Iowa, so that wouldn't be. But I think there's some crocs in Texas, aren't they?
no, alligators. The only crocs here are in a zoo.
I mean, alligators as well. I'm sorry, I get them mixed up.
So we're not allowed to eat them or take them with us, but the
that's too
meat
bad.
is given to the crocodile farms to feed their crocs. So it's technically it's not going to waste.
Yeah, I didn't know that the slippers ate pigs.
Huh?
We got shoes here or slippers type thing that are called Crocs.
Yeah. Everybody knows about crocs. They suck.
Yeah. No, different different.
Different animal altogether.
I get them mixed up. They're big giant lizards that can kill you and eat you. I'd rather not.
I wonder if it's going to go ahead this year.
Say what?
I wonder if they're going to do it again this year.
I don't know. That's out of my information gathering skills. JV might know. JV knows everything.
Yeah, well, he
Except
might not know
what
about
time
the
he's gonna show up
Australian
at
side
the
of
gathering
things.
next month. He doesn't know that.
Oh, he'll be there when he's there.
Oh no, he'll be here. I just don't know when he's going to be here.
Are they doing it 2022?
And if I have an idea about something that it's actually going to help my wife out for this get together, that it might help her sleep better while we're there if it's hot out at all. A swamp cooler.
Is it dry enough there?
Oh, it doesn't matter. It works. They use them a lot in a lot of the reenactments that I know of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there was a guy who did one of the rendezvous, He's got this really giant teepee that he comes in with, and
Mhm.
it could be 110 outside, but you go into his teepee, it's like 68 degrees.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, they do get cold.
Yeah,
They're not
he's
a
like
large enough reservoir.
he's like hanging out. I mean, he has breathing problems, so he has to stay where it's cool. I mean, he does most of his stuff at night or in the shade, you know. So it's a lot of fun. It was really cool.
Yeah.
He gave me his
Well, like I said,
prototype once for 25
Yeah,
bucks.
our humidity here is so high it doesn't work.
Well, our humidity does get hot, really pretty high. I mean, that's when temperature wise, it doesn't get. It could be in the mid 80s, but it feel like you can't breathe because of the humidity. But
Oh, okay.
it's not as dry. It's drier in Arizona or New Mexico
New
than it is here.
Mexico. Oh
And
yeah.
remember, we're in the same area. We're just further north.
Yeah.
Did our chat just freeze up, or is there anybody actually chatting, or were they just there?
I'm actually chatting. I'm
I don't
chatting.
see anybody moving.
My chat's frozen.
Oh, that chat. Let me reset. Nope. Grace says hi, South Florida still.
I know, that's what I meant. It's been sitting there. She last said that at 8:52. That was 9 minutes ago.
Yeah.
I've got a timestamp on all the things, so
Yes. You know.
Grace will still be here.
I'm sure showing 6 people watching. I'm
Yeah.
not exactly sure what though. But folks, I really got some really cool spices, a dry rub from Jason over here. That's going to be used for the enjoyment of the entire get together we're going to be having next month on the 18th. I will be there from the 17th, 18th, into the 19th. So here in Osceola, Iowa. Yay, yes. So we're going to have some fun with a lot of people. I wish this guy could make it, but it's a little far for him.
Yeah.
Even though we would try to kidnap him, but it wouldn't work.
No. Like I said, if we go live, I'll pop on and I'll have my my fire pit going as well.
Okay. If we could find a way to get a signal booster out there, I think it might help.
Yes, it would.
Because we could attach it to the big observation tower and just really get some good signal going.
Yeah.
It's something that we consider. Right now, I think there's about 6 or 7 of us coming, and I think it's going to be, even with that amount, we're going to have fun because you got Ian, Jenny, and myself. Grace, maybe her son Michael. We're not sure yet. He keeps on saying yes or no. We have Dan Herbert T. He's going to be going. We're going to have JV, obviously, and there's maybe 1 or 2 more coming up for the day. So there you go. We're going to have a pretty decent little get together. Yes, a signal booster. Maybe Cornfed might show up. I'm not sure if he knows about it or not.
He knows.
To get the Wi-Fi booster for getting internet out at at the East Lake. Just in order that we can make sure we get enough signal for going live. That way everybody can meet up and we can hang out and you have a big crowd of people going, hi, that kind of thing.
Group photo.
Yeah, group photo, and also pictures of anybody's big catch of the day, or my case, big catch of the day, that kind of thing. I had trouble going live when I was out there, Rob. It was terrible. Also, a storm was coming in, so that might have something to do with it. I don't know. So, yeah. It was pretty cold that day, too. So,
well, do they have a what do you call it? A registration building there or whatever it is on the premises? And do they have Wi-Fi?
no and no. They do and no.
Okay.
No Wi-Fi on site.
Oh,
No, that would have been awesome, but no. That would have been so awesome to, especially with the Prairie Flower Pavilion we're going to be renting thanks to Grace. So yeah, and we're going to make sure everybody's channel is listed somewhere on this live. I don't have US Cellular. I have T-Mobile. Well, technically, it's Sprint who became T-Mobile.
Yeah.
So we're going to try to do, I'm not sure whose live we'd be on or anything like that, but I'm sure we'll figure out something, or we're going to be on multiple lives at the same time. It's going to be a perspective thing depending on which channel you're going through. Hopefully we can get a few more cat fishermen coming in because there's supposed to be some catfish in there. Well, I'm sorry, Rob. I used to have US Cellular years ago, but not anymore.
Get back. Let's go. How are you?
You're on live.
No, much for what happened at work.
So now here's the question, Rob. Are you coming? You may not be staying camping, obviously, but are you coming to the get together?
The other day, I just found it again.
No, I just asked Rob if he was coming. He didn't answer yet. So Mandy wishes she could be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me know if you are, Rob, and we could, I will be there Friday night after I pick up my son because I'm taking. I can't take Friday off, unfortunately, the 17th, because I have to work. But I will be having the 16th off to get all my gear off. I'm going to get the site ready for an extra day to get everything set up. And then when we get off work and come to the site on Friday, everything will be ready to go. We'll have our fishing poles, we'll have our archery gear, all that kind of thing. They were, according to Grace, they said they were going to be working out on getting the archery range fixed up. Hopefully they can do so. I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna hold my breath, but I'll believe it when I see it, kind of situation. So we're gonna go with that. I do have a couple targets that I can bring if we need to, and all that other fun stuff. And I bring some extra bows. Arrows are going to be kind of tight, but we'll do the best we can with what we got. And I want to set one target way the heck out there just for fun, for long distance shooting.
Okay, I'm back.
I got a new person in, Bear Truth.
Hi, Bear Truth.
Thank you for coming. I don't know who you are, but thank you for coming. I hope to have a good amount of people for the gather. I keep wanting to call it the gathering because I used to host an event called that years ago. So I like calling you guys my clan because you're all family to me. So because that's one thing about clan, you're not necessarily membership by blood, which is really cool. So we're going to be getting together the 17th, 18th, 19th in Osceola, Iowa at the East Lake County Campgrounds. There's going to be fishing, there's going to be archery, there's going to be camping, there's going to be cooking, there's going to be eating, there's going to be hiking.
Everything.
Pretty much. I'm sure we could probably come up with some other games and other things. Hey, Lori.
You always play horseshoes and cornhole.
Okay.
I said cornhole.
I'm going to check out Bear Truth's channel here.
Excuse me. Beanbag toss sounds a lot nicer.
You don't like the name cornhole?
No, I really don't.
Yeah, it's all it is a variation on horseshoes, is all it is to me.
Yes, I know.
But if it is, it is. So that's cool. Bear Truth, thank you for coming. I mean, I'm looking at your channel. Interesting channel, dude. Okay. Hopefully, we'll try. Ian gets to try out some of his newer poles, especially his light up fishing pole, which he's really proud of. That we got him for his birthday. We're going to try some of the dry rub that Jason sent on the fish, and maybe some pork chops, chicken, ribs, if possible. Who knows what we're going to have? I don't know. We're going to find out. Bear Truth is famous? Oh, thank you for coming, brother, then. Hi. Thank you for coming to my little channel. It's not much, but I am what I am. But I have some really freaking awesome people in here. I will tell you that. Every freaking people. Sorry, freaking people. They're my family. And we will fight for each other. I can guarantee you that. Believe you me, it will happen.
Ow.
It doesn't matter how far apart we are.
Yeah, I'm in Australia.
Yeah, this is Mandy. You can't see her right now, but she's there.
Miles away.
And she's the better half of JV Outdoors.
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
Like I said, we can say that she's a half a world away.
Exactly, yeah.
But she's right next door. So that's what it is.
Yes.
If I was next door, I could come and visit, but no.
We on our channel we discuss everything. One day we actually discussed nothing but B movies for 3 hours straight. Why? Because we could. That's it.
I'm their foster child. Thank you, Cornfed.
I would have to say I put you into the niece category for me, or daughter, because depending on of your exact age.
I'm 36.
Yep, you're in the daughter range for me.
The pink-headed stepchild.
Okay, that's enough. Calm down.
I'm sorry, I couldn't help
I
it.
give you a bag
It
of
was
sugar.
sitting there for a long time.
I love it.
Okay,
Pink-head stepchild.
I will put the link in this in the thing here. If Baird wants to come up, I will see what happens here.
Oh, I've changed my name on my channel too.
Yeah, we
Colan.
actually. Yeah, I tried that before, and someone actually bombed my live. So I would like to talk to him a little bit first. We do not think people down in this channel. We do not. Politics are no. Tulip, how you doing?
Tulip's my nickname.
Then who is that?
That is me, Tulip, and
you're
That's Amanda.
Okay.
Lights on, no one's home, Colin.
Okay, that's cool.
I changed my name.
Okay
Everyone calls me Tulip, so I changed it.
I remember that from the last time we were on. You discussed that.
Yeah.
I go, Tulip, get up here on the panel. Wait, you're already here.
Yeah. And I changed my background picture as well, as you can already tell.
Oh, I can see. I like the moonrise.
Oh,
that's pretty cool.
I do have to get a background channel for StreamYard.
Hey, Ace, how you doing? Yes.
How you doing, Ace?
You did.
It is
Tulip,
one of our
not
catfish.
tulips.
I'm not sure if I told you, Jason. Did I showed you guys the bicycle I got, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Found out it's like a $250 bike I got for $40.
My dad calls me Poppet.
Oh, that's cool. My dad doesn't call me anything. He's dead. Sorry for bringing it down, but you know what else? I don't have any other answer for that.
Yeah.
Passed away a long time ago, though. But he was cool. I will say that. My dad was cool. I'm just getting to know him when he passed away. It was really sad. On another note,
Get out of her way.
get together is on Father's Day weekend, folks. For those people who are dads, do not forget, it will be Father's Day on that Sunday. I know one person who's coming up from Missouri who's going for the day because he will not stay because he's got Father's Day activities planned. So we are going to wish everybody a happy Father's Day that weekend. So, yes, from you too. And everybody else. Ace, do you know about the about our fishing archery get together next month here in Iowa? If you haven't, I can tell you about it. All you have to do is ask. Jason, you're having too much fun. Slow down.
No, I'm paying attention to my little old dog real quick.
Yes, Ace, I believe you do count as a dad if you have 7 kids. And you necessarily do not have to be biological to be considered a dad, in my book.
No.
A dad is a, what's the word for it?
Squishing my
It's the
leg.
way you act with kids rather than being
The mentor who raised you.
Yeah.
oh, that's cool, Ace. Father figure. Thank you, Lori. Now, our get-together is going to be in Osceola, Iowa on the 17th, 18th, and 19th. We're getting there the 17th, and we're going to do it mainly on the 18th through the 19th. It is at East
Well
Lake
said, Unfit.
Park. There is a campgrounds with lights and water available. $25 to camp for that. I will post a link to that if you're interested. We're having about 8 to 10 people get together so far. JV Outdoors, Colan from Kincaid Outdoors. We're going to have Grace Martin's going to be there with possibly her son. Cornfed's going to be there. We have some other couple people. We have Herbert T. Outdoors is going to be there. We're going to have even more. So we're not sure how many people we're going to have in total. But we're going to have many people who can physically. It's going to be a lot of fun. There's fishing, there's hiking, there's archery. We're going to do everything. Exactly, Rob. Exactly. I'm a firm believer. And like I hey, husband, dad, archery legend. Yep, that's me.
New one?
Be well, Cecilia. Thank you for coming. As per usual, you are awesome as always.
Make me feel rushed.
I have to do that.
Ah,
I understand, Lori, but you're a little bit far in New York. Now, if someone can pick
Welcome
up
back,
Jason for the weekend
frickin'.
to pick you up as well, that would be such an amazing thing.
Sorry, folks, I had to move the fan towards on me.
Welcome back, Brecken.
No.
I'm sorry to hear that, Ace.
Ace, there's nothing wrong with that. One of the places on the lake actually is a handicap dock. So, yeah, for something like that, they're made for wheelchairs. So that's kind of cool. There's a jetty that goes out. You can go out there and fish on that. There's like 6 or 7 docks. There's fish from any shore, obviously. Tons of activities. Even with one side not working, we can probably even get you figuring how to shoot a bow if you were able to go. Now, as I was saying earlier, Jason, if we can find a way to kidnap you and bring Lori to this thing for the weekend, Gesundheit.
I'm pretty sure I just spat on myself.
Well, you didn't get on Buster, did you? Booster?
Booster.
Booster.
Yes.
Oh no!
Buster will clean you up.
Sorry, buddy.
I know
You didn't
that
get the other dog working.
all three of Ducks and Bucks wishes they could come, but they're underage and
buddy.
unable to cross county state lines, as well as Evan, who wishes he could go, but same problem. Though technically, if anybody just if Evan just started walking or driving this way, most people wouldn't even ID him because of how big he is. You know that, right, Jason?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because he's 6'4".
Yeah,
Good
I've seen
night,
him.
corn-fed.
On the channel. Good night.
Night, brother. Thank you for coming. If you want to talk more about this get together, let me know. Contact me either on Facebook or my number hasn't changed, so you can just give me a call. But we'll talk more about it. We can get together about this thing because I've been fishing a couple times with Cornfed. He's pretty good. You know, he makes me look like a rank amateur, which I am. I'm okay with that.
I'm just average.
Bad that I like being bad at fishing?
No, you're just not afraid to admit it.
Hey, if at least I'm honest about it.
I'm bad at
Yeah.
fishing, but I love fishing.
The one thing I know I'm not bad at is archery. But that's my passion. That's what I love to do. And that's when I said I'm going to be bringing in some extra targets for extra long shots, just because I'm going to see how far, just to show off. What are you doing to that poor dog?
You gotta see the one next to me. He's climbing underneath the desk to get something.
She's flapping his ears.
Oh.
He's flying.
It reminds me of a short story movie thing I saw once about was it a basset hound that could fly because of his ears were so long?
No, he hasn't got that big of ears, but
just to let you know, I will be up in Yellow River in July, which is over by Prairie du Chien. So I'm not sure if you're going to be in that area or not, but let me know the first week in July. I will be up that way, the 1st through the 10th at Yellow River State Park in Little Paint Campgrounds. Let me know if you're going to be in that area. I'm going to be up that way. So that's as close to Wisconsin I'm going to get. I'm going to be right across the river. So that's at least somewhere we can probably think of. Now, oh man, I wish I could take all of you with me when I go up there. There's no signal.
but you can record it and then put it on YouTube.
Yeah, I do. I do have 2 tripods I'm going to be bringing. I'm going to be recording on my phone and my GoPro. Now, I just got to remember when I fish to have my GoPro going, because usually when I'm doing all that stuff, I'm too busy doing something to remember to do that.
Yeah.
I'm not much into catfishing, but my boy actually has caught. I think I got a picture somewhere of Ian's first catfish somewhere.
Get off my leg, you're hurting me now.
Give me a moment. I will bring that up and show
You're a
you.
heavy boy, get off.
Ian is the fisherman in the family. I am the archer in the family. Let's see if I can find it. My dad. Oh yeah, here we go. Ace. Here's Ian's first catfish.
A bit closer, or put it on full screen. There you go. Nice catfish.
Yeah, it's good size.
He caught that in the Mississippi River over in Marquette, Iowa. 18 seconds after he put his pole in the water saying, "Dad, I want to catch a catfish."
Right place, right time.
He's done that several times, telling me he wants to catch a certain thing and then he catches that certain thing. That's cool. How far west have you traveled? I've traveled coast to coast before, but not since I got out of the service. I haven't been to the East Coast in years. But that's my boy's first catfish. I'm not sure if I have it on computer. I'll see if I can put it up on. Let me try something here. I'm going to send it to Jason real quick. Then I could post it up here and that kind of thing.
I missed it. What's going on?
I can't send it. Oh wait, I can send you on Instagram. I can send it that way. Let me see here. Let's see if I can do it. I don't know if I can do it. I'm gonna try.
Scooter, leave her alone.
Oh come on, please work.
Why does my dog think he's a lap dog? Seriously, he's heavy. And he won't stay off the leg.
Please let me in this one. That's a whole different set of pictures. That's not it. That sucks. I'm trying to figure this out. I've got it on my phone, but I can't figure out what to do with it here. Well, actually, I can still share it.
Yeah, like I said, my phone's busy right now, so.
No. I'm gonna share it to Facebook just because I can. I'm sending it to my wife. I'm not sure if it's gonna work. Let's find out if that worked. I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm gonna go dark for a few minutes.
Okay. Nope, I didn't do it. That didn't work. Dang it. I am so discombobulated. I'm just trying to find this one stupid picture.
Oh no. Scooter, quit.
I'm sorry, folks. I am trying to find a picture and I can't find it anywhere else. It's in my photo album, but I can't share the dang thing.
Honey.
I hear it. I just don't see it. Yeah, I got a frog wandering around here right now, and the dog's looking for it.
Get the froggy.
No, you don't want to get the frogs here.
Why?
They're bad for dogs. They're poisonous.
Really?
And he's a puppy, and he doesn't know any better.
Okay, don't get the froggy.
Yeah, don't get the frog.
Leave the froggy.
I think I just did it. I'm not sure. Oh, there we go. Got it.
Yeah, I got a lot of little tree frogs here.
Oh,
See,
we got
our
big
tree-
tree frogs here.
Our tree frogs aren't poisonous. Like, we got cane toads. They're poisonous. They'll kill your dog.
Oh, yeah,
but
the cane toads. Oh, yes.
How's
There
that,
you go.
folks?
that's better. Brecken wants to know, how do you come up with the topic for your live?
Randomly? No, but generally Thursdays and, well, generally this is Tuesdays. The coffee break thing is an old school get together that my parents used to do when they talked on CBs way back in the day, back in the 70s.
Oh yeah.
And it was basically, it was their version of what we do now, but in real life, because they talked on CBs all the time to each other all over the country. And they had
That was the social media at the time.
Social media. And you don't know, I mean, you've got people with some really wild handles, and you talked about breaker, do this, this, and this, and you talk about what you're doing and Smokies and this, that, and the other thing. And
I think that's a glove, Grace.
Yeah. And then you get the guys, the kickers that bleed over to other channels.
Yeah. So you just, and you can go from, well, the basic ones was from 1 to 19, 1 to 14 for the really small channel, CB radios, handheld stuff. The precursor to the
23 and 40.
Radio, all this other stuff that's going on nowadays. But this is pre-cell phone, all that stuff. So you had handles like we have down here, like ducks and bucks, like you are. That would be what you'd be calling yourself out on the airwaves. And it was free, open airwaves. And every once in a while, people said, okay, I want to meet you in person. Then they all would get together, and then this is what the coffee break came to be. And this is just my variation on that. Now, on my Thursday live streams, it's my Thursday normal lives. That's what I've always done for the longest time. But my coffee break is, I think, is unique to me. Who's got a broken wrist?
In that photo of Ian, he's got the orange glove on. The other hand, it looks like he has a bandage or a cast on, but I'm pretty sure that's just
those
a
are
glove.
his. Those are his. He's got 2 different kinds of rubber gloves on.
Yeah. Catfish have some mean teeth.
He has. He doesn't like the teeth on catfish, and he doesn't want to get bit or cut up, so he wears rubber gloves to keep that from happening.
Yeah, I thought so.
It's a safety thing. And the fact he has a thing for touching fish. I actually had to teach him to clean his own fish because I stopped doing it. So he can clean a fish now.
I can clean a fish. I just can't fillet a fish because I
don't know how to play either. I do it like I do catfish. Everything is peeled, cut off, gutted, cleaned, and then cooked, tails and all.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I grew up with. So that way you don't waste meat.
Yeah, crunchies.
But no. Any other questions you have, Brecken? Please feel free to ask. We are all open books here. And
Firefly.
How did you guys see it before I do?
Because I've got YouTube up on my phone, and it comes through quicker on the YouTube side than StreamYard.
Okay, so I'm gonna put that on my. I'm gonna pop out my chat so I can see that.
Yeah, because I have chat on my tablet on Facebook.
Nighty-night.
Night.
Just lay down.
Sorry, thank you for coming.
Fine, I'll put my leg back down. Is that better? Lay down.
Exactly, Ace. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and the ham radios too.
Yeah, ham radios. Oh, ham radios you need a license for. That's
yes.
And there's people who talk sideband and CB tag. Now that was. I'm not sure if anybody. Some of the younger folks know what CB tag is.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we called it. Some of the guys called it hide and seek.
It's a version of hide and seek.
Yeah, exactly, Grace. We're good at butchering it. We just can't fillet the thing.
I will have a folding table set aside for cleaning fish, so we're going to be okay for that.
That's why when I catch a fish, I descale it, I gut it, I chop the head off, or sometimes I leave the head depending on how big the fish is. And then I put lemon and orange in the middle with a bit of butter. And then I put banana and pineapple pulp, not pineapple, passion fruit pulp. And then I wrap it up in aluminium foil and I stick it in the oven.
Interesting.
That's how I eat my
banana's a nice, interesting touch.
But honestly, the banana and the passion fruit pulp Mango's even better, but
Jenny can't eat a lot of citrus, unfortunately. But okay, CB tag was okay. Well, I keep getting distracted. Let's see here. You have to be careful when you played CB tag with the cops because they didn't like you doing it.
Oh, yeah, because they considered it cruising.
Well, no, cruising in regulated areas they were fine with. Around the mall, or wherever the local cruising spot was. They don't think they do that anymore, unfortunately.
yeah. But what is cruising? Like, I have no clue what you're talking about.
You have
When
no
people
idea
drive
what
up and down the strip of
I have no
road in
clue.
a town.
Okay. Oh man. Have you ever seen the movie American Graffiti?
No.
Because that would explain a lot about it. Basically, Hollywood Nights is a good one too.
No.
Basically, back in the day, when you had your car and you'd go out and hang out with your friends along the strip of where everybody hung out, it would be a parking lot. It could be a mall parking lot, whatever. And you just
Or
cruise
In-N-Out Burger.
and basically show off your car, hang out with your friends, do whatever, or you just park and just sit there and talk in the parking lot. You're not doing it, but you're hanging out. You're showing what your latest gadget you have. If you have a CB radio in your car, you can see the antennas off your back of your truck. Whatever, yeah.
Okay, so what's CB tag?
Okay, CB tag is just okay. It's like Fox and
That's
Hounds.
what you just said it.
Okay,
CB
you know
tag
what
is
that is,
verified
right?
and everyone
Fox
comes
hunt.
on it.
Basically, you got one person trying to find everybody else via radio only. You cannot tell
Well,
them where
how?
you're at, but they got to find you.
How?
Yes.
How?
Triangulation.
What do you mean
basically, you tell them where
triangulation?
you're not at, and they got to figure out where you're at.
It works best with the old analog radios because it has a needle for the strength meter. They're keyed up the entire time, and all you're doing is listening. So you would drive to several spots, and then you would take a reading of what the power is, and if you're lucky enough, you can get the direction, which was easy, which I was not allowed to do anymore when we were playing. And you go to several spots, you get the reading, and then you can triangulate approximately the distance and the angle of what they were at, and you can find them that way.
Okay.
Yeah, military did it in the since radio started.
Oh, you look at the needle on the radio, so when it's at full bar, you are on top of them. Okay.
Yeah, the closer you are, the stronger the signal strength was.
That sounds boring.
Actually, it's not. It's when you're playing over 40, 50 square miles and you got 10 plus vehicles looking for you. It's quite interesting.
I'd give up. Yeah. I'm going to get food.
Yes,
See you later.
You have a designated area you cannot go out of. You actually restricted to a certain part of town. You actually could not just go somewhere and park and shut your radio off and just hide. You can't do that. You actually have to be active. You can't move once you're there. You're just there, you're done. You have to until somebody finds you. Or if they don't find you, you win.
Yeah. Yeah, basically you would open up a book and you would read a story.
We just talk.
Yeah.
And
no, I would honestly find that very boring, and I would give up so quickly and say, I'm going to go get food.
Quiet one back in the day.
That was a very geeky thing, I guess.
What was your CB handle, Jason?
Archangel.
Archangel. I was the quiet one. Yeah, I know. Ironic, isn't it? That's my mom gave me that one when I was just a young guy. So her name, her CB handle was Shiny Penny. My dad's was Bullhead.
Yeah.
Yeah. They didn't like that when people did that.
No, you bleed over several channels.
Oh, that's when the cops came after you.
Yeah.
My sister's names were Fire Eyes, Little Devil, and Bullhead Jr.
I don't
know.
have any.
Well, this is back in the day. They would call him. They're still called handles. Like what we have now. I mean, like Ace Catfishing. That's his name. Ducks and Bucks. Kincaid Outdoors. Pest Hunter Outdoors. AB. It's the same principle, just a different configuration.
Mine would be Tulip then.
It's all the same. Just the venue's changed.
Yeah, where I'd go to do that, we would play in the city that was actually inside of a large canyon, so that made it very difficult.
Here comes Ace. How you doing, brother?
Oh,
You there, Ace?
yeah, I'm here.
I can barely hear you, brother.
You're very quiet.
How's that?
That's much better.
Much better, thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you for coming up.
Yeah. You remember how the old radios, depending on where you put your antenna, if you put it on the front, you were directional to the back. You put it on the back, you were directional to
Yeah. Or if you had more than one.
I had a four-door. I had a four-door Oldsmobile Delta 88, and I had the two stainless steel 8-foot whips, and I drilled dead center in the roof of my car.
Oh, I had the old magnetic ones. You just like popped up on your roof.
Yeah,
No, but those were just for when I was in the car because I wasn't allowed to keep it on the car. I had to take it off because it wasn't my car; it was my mom's.
What you talking to, Ace?
It's cool.
anyways, you guys were talking about, bleed over and all that. I could sit in Augusta, Wisconsin, and people in Texas would tell me it sounded like I was right next to them.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But do you remember when they came out with Lady Tarzan, the noise toy, and the 5-beat Roger tone noise toy?
My dad would have been familiar with that, but not me.
Lady Ecstasy was Tarzan, the jungle yell, and then the lady doing the
Oh yes, I remember that. Yes.
And the 5-beat Roger tone was the 5 beeps.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was sitting in
What?
the IGA grocery store is right next to the bank. I turned on my power linear. My Galaxy 88 was at 1 watt, so I was pushing the full 1,000 watts through the power linear. I hit that 5-tone Roger beep, so all 5 beeps went off, and Lady Ecstasy right after. And they could hear all that inside the store, and within probably a minute, I was surrounded by cops.
Yeah, don't do that.
At Roger Beep and Lady Ecstasy opened every cash register in the bank.
Mm.
Oh wow.
That would have been a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I almost lost my car, radio, and everything.
Yeah, then you learn don't do that next to a grocery store.
Don't do it next to a bank.
Definitely do not do it to the bank. That's
Yeah.
federal. That's federal. That's a whole different ballgame. No, but CBs back in the day were the thing. I mean, heck, they at the local gas station, one of the gas stations we have on the interstate here, they sell CBs still. I mean,
Oh yeah.
all the cell phone technology and everything should be. Oh, you don't need those. Nope, they still use them. And I mean, oh man, I don't know what I mean. It's just one of those things. It's just
I've probably got 100,000 freaking QSL cards out there.
My last truck before I got hit by another vehicle had 2 whip antennas, so it was ready for a radio. It just didn't have a chance to do it before we got.
Breckham uses them.
That's cool.
Yeah.
In my
Yeah,
car,
your little walkie-talkies now use those same frequencies now.
I had to run the big alternator on my car, dual batteries. If I keyed up for over a minute, both of my whips had turned cherry red.
Oh, be glad you're not near somebody with a pacemaker.
Yeah.
No, you could actually get somebody's heart to fluttering, literally. They hit the right frequency.
I've still got the radio set up.
Wow. Who do you talk to nowadays?
It's sitting in the closet. I haven't had it on for, I don't know, probably 9 years, 10 years.
You could probably talk to Ducks and Bucks. They're down in central Nebraska.
I used to talk to people out in Jamaica all the time.
My dad used to talk to people in Australia.
Huh?
From here in
I'm
Iowa.
gonna skip just right.
Hey, I can do the same thing, Dad. Look, she's right there.
That Galaxy 88, it was set up so you got all 40 channels from regular CB plus to ham.
Favorite channel, Ace?
Huh?
Every CB person had a favorite channel.
My
Preferred
favorite?
channel?
19.
19. Okay.
Get on there.
19,
Get on there and piss the truck drivers off.
Ignore 9 was ignored by everybody. Except for
9 was the FCC. That was the help channel.
That's the police channel. You just ignored that one. I like using like
Our
3
group
and
was
4
14.
just because it's just weird.
But I actually had 2
our-
favorite channels because the truckers, they were always on 19 or channel 40.
Yeah.
See you later, Brecken.
Be well. Thank you for coming.
No, our group used channel 14.
On the lower side, it was always the 2900s because I could sit and talk to the pilots at night.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, like I said, I haven't been on a CB radio in years, and
Same here.
I just took the name Coffee Break from that because that's what my parents used to do. They used to have the little cards with their names on it, and they used to collect them from other people with CB handles. They have their own little cards with little
QSL
like logos.
cards.
They were just like logos and everything. It was just like yours is. You have your catfish on yours, and me, I have my.
They were just QSL cards.
Yep, and it was
My number was KDQ 3379.
I don't know what my dad's was, because he was the one who had the base station and everything at home. It's I just had a simple little Cobra, nothing fancy.
Yeah.
I think it had 23 channels. It wasn't very good.
On my house, I had a tower with a 40-foot. Oh, it was 40-foot tower, and I had the queen penetrator. But my whole setup, 2 screws, 2 nuts, and you could pull it right out of the car, and it was hooked to a heavy-duty cigarette plug-in. So radio, the linear, everything come right out of the house and hook it all up.
Untitled.
So I always went from the house to the car with that Galaxy 88.
I actually had a handheld CB radio. The whole thing was, and you could attach the antenna to an exterior antenna and plug it into your lighter, like you were just saying. And it had up to 40 channels. It wasn't the best CB radio, but it was the one the easiest to hide when you needed to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All you do, disconnect one, disconnect take the antenna off the roof, and just chuck it in your.
I think Cobra had the best handheld radio out there. Cobra and Midland. Cobra and Midland were the 2 best.
It was a digital
I
one,
had
which
the
was
Midland
like
23.
rare back then. But that was back in the 80s when I was doing mine, back when I was high school. But
Early 90s.
And then the first CB I ever had was a GE.
it's 9:49.
Oh, wow. All right, guys, 10-minute warning.
Yeah, I think I'm going to end this one at the same time because I mean
Midland,
I don't normally go on long on. I don't go Wednesdays except for when Cliff is on.
You remember the old Johnsons and Midlands?
I didn't hear what he said.
Do you remember the old Johnson and Midland CBs?
Midland, yes. Johnson, no.
Midland, yes.
I actually have Midland handheld radios right now.
Well, I've got a couple of the old Johnsons and one Midland that are 23 channels.
Yeah, I've got two little Midland walkie-talkies. They're actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
We use them when we're backpacking. That way we don't, if we get separated and since there's no cell service where we're at, we go backpacking, they work really well for what we have.
And if you take the back off of the Midlands, right dead center of the plate, there's a chip, square. If you turn that up 1 1/4 turns, because you can put a screwdriver down inside of it, only 1 1/4 turns, you'll get an 8-mile range out of them.
Well, these are supposed to be 23-mile radios.
Oh, you'll get more range just by turning that up.
Well, one of these days we'll have to explore that option. We'll get a couple of cheap radios and we'll try that. But these cost about $50. I'm not going to mess with those.
I'm going to hop down.
Yeah, I'm getting tired myself, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Good to see you again.
Amanda?
Ace,
Hey,
When are you going to move?
soon.
I
Just
thought
getting
you'd been
stuff
moved by
sorted.
now.
I was hoping to be moved by now, but kind of can't rush the process.
we'll see you soon. That's all we're going to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely coming.
You're getting a hug from me when you do. I hope you like bone-crushing hugs.
Not really, no. No.
You're going to have to accept one. Then I'll pass you on to Jenny, who will give you one of her own.
But no, I'm definitely coming, Ace. It's just taking a little longer than we thought.
But better late than never.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then once I'm there, you aren't getting rid of me.
Your family. I can't get rid of you.
Got no choice.
Nope, I don't. And I don't want to.
You'll have to go out fishing with me sometime, Amanda. I need a boat anchor.
Ooh. Ooh. That's just mean. He said, come fishing with me. I need a boat anchor.
Nah, mate, I'm the bait.
You're the bait.
I'm the live bait, not the boat anchor.
You already
Well,
caught
we
what
still
you're
got to
gonna
toss you over one way or the other if you're the bait.
catch. Mandy already caught what she wants to catch, so she doesn't need to catch anything.
Exactly. I'm got that ticked
She's a
off.
catch unto herself.
Yeah.
There you go. And I'm just going to end it now because it's just.
But anyways, thanks for having me up here, guys. I got to kick out of here. I got a doctor's appointment.
I need to get some sleep
tomorrow. And
thank you all for coming. Thank you, Ace. Thank you,
Yep.
Mandy. Thank you, Jason.
Good to see you again,
Oh,
Ace.
you're welcome.
Thank you, Brecken. Thank you, Grace. Thank you, Cecilia. Rob, thank you for coming. Lori. Sorry, I got to say good
South.
everybody.
Yeah, I gotta get everybody.
I got to switch to this one here because I can only do it on my StreamYard side. Can I, Mandy, tulips?
Yeah. Okay, and don't forget, remember, get outside, grow it, harvest it, catch it, clean it, cook it, and eat it.
And good night, South. Let's see what else is on there. Oh, there's that new guy that came up. What's his name?
Bear.
Bear. Thank you for coming, Bear. I really appreciate you bringing it. Mike, thank you for coming, brother. And thank you to my wife who allows me to do all of this.
Same here.
Love you all. Be well, be safe, and see you tomorrow, 8:00 Central. Night, everyone.
All right. Good night, everyone.
No.
Jason, I'm going to talk to you after we get done here.
Yes.